Yes, Satnam, welcome and happy day. It's the time we are filming this now today. It's a day um, close to the new moon. It's moving to spring with the Taurus energy, with the still the strong kapha, with missing a little bit of the fire, and Taurus being very much of groundedness and Mother Earth. And we just celebrated the Earth Day. But whenever you're doing this practice, this is every day is Earth Day because Mother Earth gives us everything that enables us to live. Everything from food to oxygen to water to just the atmosphere sheltering us from the cosmic rays. The the lower chakras, especially the lower triangle and the root chakra, is that something that really connects us to earth. And it's especially when we're doing work that is very deeply spiritually and even if it's not spiritually, but on a personal growth and consciousness level, we are really redoing, repatterning, dealing and addressing difficult things. It's always very good and important, vital actually, to ground ourselves for two reasons. One, no, actually three reasons. One, because you stay grounded. So even if stuff is starting to happen, you stay grounded. Two, you stay within your body, you stay in the sensations and your hallucinations, illusions, stories about reality don't take over. And the third is, what was the third one? We get a lot of nourishment from earth. So in order for us to be able to raise up our consciousness and bring up the energy to higher chakras and to be able to work on the energetic level, we need to have enough sustenance and strength in our lower chakras, especially the root chakra. So if you are depleted from your root chakra and not aligned and connected to your root chakra, it's actually not healthy. It might be possible for you to raise your consciousness, but it's definitely not a healthy thing because you start wobbling. It's like having a structure where the top is heavier than the bottom. So you have to have a like a pyramid that is very, very solid in the ground, and then you can rise up into the higher chakras. So today we're gonna have a ritual that is really to honor Mother Earth. It is also a very powerful day for repatterning. It's always a good time to repattern your karma, but today and also through this video, anytime you practice with this one, it's a very powerful day for shedding your skin, for repatterning things like negative self-talk, self-sabotaging, things that we might be born with, some things that might have been karmically in our families for generations and generations. Today is a great day. So we're going to start with clearing our karma with two different practices. Then we're going to do a beautiful ritual like Kriya, and then we're going to do a nice ending with connecting to Mother Earth. It's actually also called the gypsy. Well, let me say uh, the old gypsy way of calling the spirit, but it's also calling to Mother Earth. Yeah. So let's start. Come to a very comfortable seated position and feel your sit bones and really feel that how your lower chakras, your whole lower body, your pelvis, everything is really grounding to Mother Earth. Having that stability of your legs, if your feet are on the ground, you feel really your soles on the ground and open the soles so that you can receive energy up while also feeling how the roots are growing down, whether it's your feet on the ground or your sit bones on the ground. And it's really good to sit in a way that you're a little bit elevated so that your spine is straight and your heart is open. Beautiful. Now take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you haven't closed your eyes, you can close your eyes and bring them to the third eye point. Just here in the middle of the forehead, around the bone where the forehead and the nose meet. Just there, around there. You usually know it where it is. And let's take another breath in and bring our palms together in a prayer mudra in front of our heart. The left pressing the right. And take a deep breath in and rotate your shoulders up to your ears. And with the out breath, rotate them back and allow them to relax so that your neck, throat, and heart are open. And feel that powerful alignment that you have right now here. And we're going to start today with humming instead of the Ong Namo. We're going to really go deeply into the feminine mother energy. And we're going to chant Ma, M-A, Ma. I'm going to take maybe a minute here to chant slowly. So with the eyes at the third eye point, take a deep breath in and begin. And let's begin chanting in your own time. Ma. Allow that vibration to really open every cell in your body and your heart. Increasing your connection to the ground. Continue a few more rounds and feel how your heart is vibrating outwards, this frequency of deep love and compassion. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold your breath, squeeze your root lock, really engage that fire and energy, life force, groundedness that you have. Press your palms together, eyes through the third eye point, lifting that powerful energy, life force, all through your spine, all through your heart and your third eye, into the space, and then breathe out and relax. And just bring your palms facing upwards on your knees and just feel how you feel. I'm gonna let my cat Luna in just a second. Just stay there. And throughout the practice, you can keep your eyes closed if you want. And just peek what I do. Now, having your left hand on your knee, connecting the thumb and the index finger into Gyan Mudra, and bringing the right thumb to your right nostril. And then we're going to breathe in with 2 Sat Satanamas. So we breathe in, Satanama, Satanama. And then we're holding our breath. And then we change over to the right nostril, and then we're gonna do one Satanama out. Satanama. And then we repeat. We're gonna go in, chanting 2 times Satanama, Satanama, and then we hold our breath for 4. Satanama, 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 and then 1 breath out, Satanama. Then breathing in again through your left nostril. Satanama, Satanama. Holding your breath. Satanama, 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 Satanama. And then change your hands, and 1 strong Satanama out. Repeat again 1 last time. This is a karmic cleanse breath. Then holding for 4. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. And then switch. And last 1 long breath. Satanama. And then relax your hand. And then breathe through your nose. And out through your nose. And then just feel how you feel. Now bring your hands in 90 degrees in front of you, bent, so that you have these 2 palms in front of you. And you can cup them into 2 scoops. And in this mantra and meditation for clearing karma and clarifying our halo, we're gonna throw imaginary water over our shoulders. And the mantra here is going in the rhythm of the hands. Vaheguru, 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 Vahegio. And I'm going to start singing it, and you can join me with the song. Your eyes can rest on the closed, looking at the nose. So let's go. Vaheguru, 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 Vahegio. 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 Ji. Waheguru, 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 Waheji. 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 Now lift your elbows all the way back. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Reach, reach, reach. And hold your position and relax your breath. And then again, deep breath in. Elbows reaching all the way back from the front. Hold your breath. Release your breath. And last time, scooping all the way back. Breathing deep in and holding your breath. Squeeze your root lock. And relax your body. Bring your palms facing upwards down and just feel. Allow that very unique, special sensation speak to you. Listen to it, experience it. And then with a deep breath in, collect that sensation to all your cells, and with the breath out, open your eyes. Maybe you want to take a sip of water. And come lying on your stomach. So, if it's really hard for you to do this lying on the ground, you can do the similar things standing up. So what we're going to be doing is kicking our butts with our heels. So let me show how this is done. So you're coming on your stomach, and then you're gonna lift your body up. Oh, let me take this a little bit backwards so that you can see properly. So you're gonna come to either a full cobra or a baby cobra, like this. And then take your toes and lift so that your pelvis is really open. So bring your heels more backwards so that you have maximum amount of space. And from here, keep your head straight, so don't bend your head. Try to see me without bending your head. And then we start kicking the butt. So don't bring your legs all the way down, but make sure that you have enough strength to kick your butt. So if this is hard for you, then stand up and you can do one leg at a time. If being in this baby cobra is hard, then you can come lower, but it's good to have some kind of arc. So allow your breath to regulate. See if it's gonna go with the kickings or if it's long, deep breathing. Make a choice. And see if you can, even if you don't reach the buttocks, aim towards the buttocks. This is a really good way to clear your lymphs, the lymph. And lymph is really the protector of our health. Keep kicking, keep kicking. So let me demonstrate. If you're standing, then you can hold the wall and do kicks like this. Little bit longer, almost there. Not for long at all. Doing really good. See if you can get a fiery element into that. Doing really great. And if you can reach with your head upwards as much as you can, then that's good. Last few ones, and then bring it to an end and come. If you're lying on the ground, bring your head down and bring your hands to protect your head, and then you can relax your neck. If you have been standing, just sit down and relax. Beautiful. So this Kriya is very, well, I always say that this is very unique, but this is more like a ritual, and the language of rituals is the language of the feminine. It is talking with the subconscious, the pre-verbal. It's also the way how we heal. We don't heal always, or actually predominantly we don't heal. Even neuroscientifically, we don't heal with words. We heal by doing actions that release and realign. And sometimes we actually have to stress a little bit to get that blockage out of our system. But now you can just be nourished and receiving. So take a deep breath in, and with the out breath, push yourself up to a seated position, and slowly let's come up to a standing position. So the rest of the Kriya is going to be standing up. So I hope you can hear me well. So the first position is kind of like a frog pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in a squat with our heels up. And then our fingers are like little frog hands. So my heels are connecting here. If this is really, really hard for you, then I recommend that you go sitting on a sofa or a chair. So you can have this kind of position being a little bit higher up, but it's good to be seated in something that you can have a bit of a relaxed moment. So from here, usually we tip over, but we're not going to do that now. So find a way how to do this. This is not super easy. It's a little bit of coordination. So ideally, we're going to come up from here, standing up. And then we come down. Now, find a way how to do it. So don't straighten your legs right away. So keep your legs a bit bent. Find a connection with your heels. Then when you come up, bring your body up. And then the last thing is that you reach up. If it's really, really difficult, then what you can do is you can bring your heels up when you're down here. And then when you come up, you can bring your heels down just a little bit. Come up, and when you're up, come up to your toes. If you can, this is really, really good for your digestive system. So you're looking up forwards, and your bum, I'm really bringing my bum out. So when I come up, I am in this kind of a weird position before I come to the elegant stand. And then again, we come back down. This Kriya is actually, I found it as a ritual, as a thing to do to ground this time of the year with Mother Earth. But the Kriya is actually for adjusting our skull bone through adjusting our pelvis. So we're adjusting our spine and how the energy flies through our spine. So you can keep your fingers out like the frog all the way, so they're a little bit stiff in front of you. Last few. Last one. And then come up, stay up, come up on your knees, fingers are stretched out. Take a deep breath in and hold it, squeeze your root block. And then relax. Great work. Very good. Very, very good. And now we're going to take a wider stand. And we're going to bring our arms around and we're going to do squats. So make sure that this is good for you. If you want to be sitting up and down from a chair, that's possible. Otherwise, just squat up and squat down. Breathing in and breathing out. And every time you come up, push your feet down, push to the ground. And when you come down, really ground your feet, knees falling open. Beautiful. So that you're really engaging your pelvic floor and your feet when you go down, and then you're engaging even more when you come up. So if you're on a chair, make your feet wide so that you can really engage your thigh muscles. So it's the soles of the feet, thighs, and then the pelvic floor. See if you can keep your buttocks relaxed, heart open, neck and jaw relaxed. See if your toes can be free. Free your toes. Just a few more. Just a few more. And make sure that your knees are falling out so that you don't bend them in. Beautiful. Last one. And then let's shake. Shake, shake, shake. Jump, jump, jump. Shake, shake, shake. And then we come back. This time we're going to have the Venus lock. So hands, fingers interlaced. We put it on top of our heads and we do the same thing. Slowly, calmly. Very, very gently. As low or as high as you need. Now make sure that your elbows are open. And now you're really engaging your core so that you can control your upper body. Same thing again. Feel your feet, feel your toes are free. Feet are stable, pushing you up. Thighs are activated. And the pelvic floor. All work together as a system. Very good. Continue a little bit while. Let me come a bit closer so I can see better. Beautiful. You're doing really, really great. So the first one is balancing our sexual energy when we had our hands crossed over. And this one is for our nervous system. It's really strengthening. And that's what we need. Strong nervous system. Last two. And last one. And then take a deep breath in with your palms on your head, elbows back, squeeze your root block, feet strong down, and then relax. And shake. Shake, shake, shake. Whoa. Now, this is perhaps the challenging one. Maybe not. You can totally lean on any wall. You can even put your foot on the wall if you need to. But let's build it up. So we're going to be standing on one leg. And balancing with one leg is really, really good for our memory. Just some latest research came out that balancing is the best thing for our memory. So bring yourself along the left leg and make sure that you don't fall down, but you keep yourself up. Now grab your knee. This is a great position to stay in. If this is all you can do, this is really good. Engage your bum, engage your pelvic floor, lift yourself up, rooting deep. Beautiful. Now if you're able to straighten your leg, you can hold and support your leg. If you can do that, stay here. With the foot like a hammer in the flex, active heel. You don't have to come here if this is hard. Beautiful. A little bit longer. If you fall, come back. We're just going to do the right. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Now take a deep breath in. Squeeze your root lock. Stretch the leg even more. Breathe out and then gently, gracefully bring your leg down. And then we shake. Now we're going to come to the really beautiful part of this Kriya. So, let me put this a bit higher up. Here we go. So here, we bring our hands to the sides, with the left a little bit lower and the right a little bit higher up. And the idea is that we're going to be on our toes again, and then we're going to turn to our right. And then you can come down. And then we come up to our feet, toes again, and we turn to our right. You can come down, adjust your feet, come up to your toes, and make it always a quarter turning around. Coming up to your toes, then turning, and when the fourth one comes to the front, we're going to keep our hands, but we're going to rotate the other way around, to the left. On our toes, rotating, coming down, adjust your feet, come up, rotate, come down, adjust your feet, come up to your toes, rotate, come down, adjust your feet, and then fourth one to the front and down. And then now you can do it in your own time, to the right again. And then when you're done all the way, you do it to the left. Now find the grace in this. This is a delicate dance, like a flower, like a Tai Chi ritual. And it says here that keep the magnetic balance of the hands moving slowly with the control and a meditative mind. Do it as a worship so that it becomes a dance. And if you can close your eyes, you can close your eyes. Remember, the left hand is a little bit lower than the right. beautifully. Just a few more rounds. And I want to read you something. Somebody wrote, Guru Ratana wrote about this time. While the sun shines in Taurus, the first earth sign in the zodiac after the Aries being the fire, we can feel the call and the welcoming arms of the Mother Earth. To connect with Earth element, we bring our attention to our first root chakra, which includes our tailbone, our hips, our feet, and our legs. It is at our first chakra that we establish an experience of rootedness and grounding, building a secure foundation in our body. By feeling energetic roots from our first chakra reach deep down into the center of the earth, we receive the nourishing and nurturing energy of Mother Earth. The use of symbols can be useful, like seeing ourselves as a rock or tree, stable, solid, immovable. These visualizations can facilitate tuning in to the solid, peaceful, accepting nature of earth energy. We know when we are feeling the grounding qualities because we are able to stay present to the sensations in our body without being distracted to the mental images of our mind. It is normal to shift back and forth between the thoughts and the feelings. Our challenge in relationship to earth element is to stay present in our feeling awareness and not escape back into our mind and let our thoughts and thinking capture our attention. It is good to walk, meditate, interact with nature. The more we experience our oneness with the primal earth energies, the more we are nourished and healed by Mother Earth. Now make this your last round, and when you are in the center, just feel your feet on the ground and just stand there in grace, stepping up into your own queendom, queen energy, aligned and nourished, growing up from earth with ease, poise, and grace. For the last part of this Kriya, we're going to still be standing with our feet open, and we're going to be chopping wood in a way. So bringing our hands in this Venus lock again, so praying, and then we're going to lift our hands up to the right and chop them down, and then we're going to come up to the left, so we make a diagonal up, all the way up, stretch, 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 and then a strong, forceful chop down, and then coming up to the right, breathing in, breathing out, coming up to the opposite side, breathing all the way up, really stretch up, and then with full force, chop, and then coming all the way up to the right. So you're chopping to the same direction, same side, and then from down you come up to the other direction. Now find your own rhythm. It can be slow and graceful, or it can be active and powerful. Now, if you have any anger, any frustration, connect to that. Connect to your fire. Allow any kind of lethargy, laziness, depletedness, loss of hope, feeling heavy. Now fight that with your fire. Take in the fire of your breath and your feet. You can again go into the idea of Chinese or even Buto, some kind of martial arts, Japanese martial arts. So you're really deliberate in the way that you're doing it. it go. Really go into it. Find your strength. Don't overstretch. So when you come straight from the forwards, from the foreside, and then chop down. And so you never go back. All the movements are in front of your body. Last few minutes, seconds. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Last one on both sides. And then come all the way up, bringing your hands up. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Engage your root. Feel the strength of your root going all the way up to your hands. And then breathe out and relax. Relax your hands. And come down to a relaxation. You can cover yourself, put socks on, even if you're not cold, it's good to cover yourself. Especially if you've been sweating like you might have. And this relaxation is always really important because that's where the magic happens. That's where all your work is becoming integrated into your body. If you never stop, if you never relax, it can never really do the work that it needs to do in the powerful way that it can. Now take a deep breath in, tense your body, powerful breath out. One more time, breathe deeply in, hold your breath, tense your fingers, your toes, your belly, your face, everything, and then really relax with the powerful breath out. And now if you can stay absolutely still and just receive and become part of the oneness, then the medicine is working the best. Take a deep breath in and return back to your body, this time and this space. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles one direction and then the other direction. Take a deep breath in and stretch yourself really long from all the tips of your fingers to your whole sides of the body all the way to the toes, allowing your lymphatic system to really recharge and reboot. Making you full of air and prana, and then curling up into a ball to one of your sides, left or right, and just rest there for a little while. Allow your neck and your jaw to relax. And then with the next breath, push yourself up into a seated position of your choice. Stay in this moment of deep-rooted sensation and presence. Come to a seated position where you can really sit with your heart open. So use cushions or a chair. We're going to do a meditation. Calling on the spirit of Mother Earth. And this will evoke the spirit of Mother Earth, and you will feel in your heart the blessing of Divine Mother. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands up into a V-shaped position with the palms facing up. Find a way that it's very natural and comfortable, so don't bring them too much back, but just so that they're comfortably in front of you with the elbows straight. And now come just a little bit leaning forwards. You don't have to come all the way, but just a little lean forwards. Chin tucked in. And you can close your eyes. And keep them in a position that is comfortable. And if this is really hard, you can bring your hands in any kind of position where you feel that strain, same alignment, the same sensation, where you open your heart and you kind of embracing Mother Earth and the Spirit. And now, in your mind's eye, imagine a flame in the center of your heart. So if you make a cross section from nipple to nipple, so the middle of that, and then the middle from your nose to your tailbone, so there comes a cross, just where your heart is. And now allow your neck to be long, your arms are supported from your shoulder blades, from your really grounded root chakra, and long deep breathing. The fingers are straight with the thumb relaxed. Really imagine that flame. And with every breath in, imagine the loftiness of the Creator, Mother Earth, and peace. So you're breathing in that beautiful magnificence of Mother Earth and very deep sense of peace. And then you breathe out, and you breathe out trust, giving into being held and nurtured by Mother Earth. Receive the blessings of Divine Mother. Whether you think about it as Mother Earth or an archetype, maybe it's your own mother, maybe it's an imaginary mother you never had. Just connect to that deep foundational principle of the creative mother energy of Earth. if you have any sensations that are difficult, then use the breath to soldier, to muster through, to stay unwavered, strong, even when it's difficult, because we are living difficult times and we need that strength, that knowledge that I can do this. We're almost there, almost there. You are strong. You are held and received. You are not alone. Now take a deep breath and really focus on that Creator Mother Earth peace energy. Hold your breath and feel in your heart the blessing of Mother Earth, the Divine Mother. Breathing out and feel the taste of sweetness of life. And then take a deep breath in again. Really fill yourself with that nurturing mother energy and then feel the blessing. Holding your breath. You are blessed by the divine creative force. And breathe out and feel the bliss of life being here and now alive in this incarnation. And last time, deep breath in, filling yourself with creative Mother Earth, loftiness of that. Hold your breath and bless yourself. Bless, receive the blessing from Mother Earth, the divine power. And breathing out, feel the bliss of life. And then slowly, gently bring your hands down to your knees and just receive and feel how you feel. You have arrived. This has been a ritual of blessings, of shedding off patterns that are deep-rooted in your karma that have now been shed off. Recognize yourself liberated to rewrite your destiny. Rewrite everything in a way that is beneficial for you, that is good for you, that holds you, uplifts you, nourishes you, shelters you, and cares for you. We are in this life to have the curriculum of being human. Every sadness, every distress is just part of the school of life. Use it as your power to become a wise woman, a wise man, wise person with compassion, smartness, wisdom, and compassion. Take a deep breath in and bring your palms together in front of your heart. And breathe out. Feel that groundedness in every single cell in your body. Take another deep breath in and notice how the energy is rising all the way up through your spine, through your third eye and your crown, all the way to your aura that is beautiful, bright, magnificent. And breathe out. And let's take one more breath in and chant 3 times Sat Nam. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. And truth is that there is only oneness. Sat Nam. Sat Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Please ground your energy by bringing your palms and your forehead to the ground. really tuning into the electromagnetic field of Mother Earth, but also grounding the Kundalini, telling your subconscious that the ritual is over. See you next week. My name is Riikka Theresa, and this has been a Kundalini Yoga class for connecting with Mother Earth, purifying karma, and healing. See you next week. And if you want to have any questions, please leave them down. It's really wonderful to hear where you're from and how you experience this. And if you want to take this a step further, then send me an email with inspiration@riikka.pro. Then we can design your own practice using many different tools. Thank you so much. See you next week.